So we've got a Land Cruiser update, although there's really not a whole lot to update. Kind of the trademark thing of this beast is, you know, you toss a couple of batteries into it and crank it over, and that's about it. Off she goes. I mean, the left front tire still leaks over time, and you always have to fill it up before you can drive it. And it's getting some pretty nasty cracks from sitting there, you know, when the tire's deflated. It's still environmentally friendly and supporting the plant life. The rockers are still rotten. The passenger door still doesn't work. You have to open it from the inside only. The dashboard is pretty well decomposed at this point. I mean, we added a few beer cans to the junk pile within the cab. Moved some of the junk from inside the cab to the bed since we had some passengers on this last trip. I mean, we just threw some more diesel in the tank, filled it up a little ways, and that was it. Toyota Land Cruiser, working our way through the trails here.
We gotta get over a big log here. The old Samurai.
I mean, this time it had sat for about 2 years. Well, a little bit over 2 years actually. Tossed in a couple of batteries, hit the glow plugs, off it went. I should be marking the progression of this paint that's peeling. I mean, that's like the rings of a tree right there. Some fresh foliage from running through the brush. Oh crap! This might be the first legitimate, like, you know, breakdown of this thing. A little gasket came out of the overflow tank. I don't know if we can fix this. It might be done. I mean, some legitimate maintenance was actually putting some new terminal ends onto the battery. The old ones that were held together with zip ties. It was creating enough arc across the terminals that it was kind of eating away the battery terminals. So it's not really a good thing when, you know, especially if you're using your batteries out of your own truck to try and get home. So we fixed that. Got a slightly used one for that side. I mean, we checked the oil, but it's like, I mean, it's only like 6 years old at this point, so it's still good. Even the clutch master cylinder reservoir is still holding some fluid, so we just only had to top that off slightly. The brakes are still working. You pump them 3 times, you're good to go. Well, good to stop, sort of, slowly. I mean, the transmission works smoothly. It's like, it's unbelievable that this thing sits for literally years at a time. Not undercover, out in the brush, overgrown, extreme hot and cold, and it just keeps going. So I mean, I wish there was kind of some more, you know, things to update on it, but it does what it does, and it's still doing it.